Want to emphasize and thank everybody at the NYPD who's doing an outstanding job. The device was removed successfully. Thank God there were no injuries. The really quick-witted work of a security guard there at that facility in Tribeca is to thanks for the fact that nothing happened and no harm was done to anyone. But that device, very similar to the other devices that have been located in the last 48 hours. And it all appears to be from the same sender. That investigation is ongoing. Now, right now, that specific device has been taken to the bomb squad facility at Robin's Neck, and obviously will be analyzed by the NYPD working with FBI and our other federal partners. This is clearly an effort to terrorize people politically, to choose people for political purposes and attack them because of their beliefs. That is the kind of thing we have seen before in this city, and we reject it, and we will not be intimidated by it. I was very struck by how New Yorkers showed their resiliency yesterday, showed their unwillingness to bend in the face of terror, kept going about their business. Everyone knew about what was happening, but they refused to let anyone terrorize them. And that is something that all New Yorkers should be proud of. Also, we know we have the finest police force anywhere in the world, and they have done an outstanding job protecting us. But we have to help the NYPD, and I want to really emphasize, it's true here, it's true all over the country, that everyday people, excuse me, everyday people can play an incredibly important role helping law enforcement by getting any information you have on who may be involved in this plot to law enforcement, and by being very vigilant about any packages that come in. The pattern of these packages has been extraordinarily consistent, but that does not mean that if something comes in that looks a little different, people shouldn't take it seriously if it's suspicious to them. So we need people to use their common sense. If a package looks suspicious, if there's any kind of chemical smell, any wiring showing any indication of something out of the ordinary, don't open the package. Alert the NYPD immediately. Call 911. Much better to be safe than sorry in these situations. The question on everyone's mind, of course, is how long will this go on? It's important for people to recognize that until a full investigation takes place, we can't tell you how long this will go exactly. We have to be ready for any eventuality. It might be hours, it might be days, it might be weeks. The vigilance we need to show in the meantime is what has to be consistent. We're going to be updating people in the next few hours. There will be a press conference at One Police Plaza, so we'll have an opportunity there to get into detail about the latest on the investigation. But the bottom line here is, again, anybody who sees something, anybody who sees something suspicious or causes concern, call 911. Anybody who has information about the people who are behind these letter bombs, you can call our tip line, 1-888-NYC-SAFE. New Yorkers are showing that we will not be intimidated. And New Yorkers are showing the goodness and the decency that's true of this city and true of people all over this country. And this is ultimately, it's a very painful moment. It's a very frightening moment. But in the end, the goodness of everyday people is what's going to see us through this. I'm absolutely convinced of that. People helping each other out, people having each other's backs. That's how this city works. This is a city where 8.6 million people live in a practical kind of harmony that's extraordinary and something we should all be proud of. It's an example to the whole world. Nothing that's happened in the last day or two has changed that. We're going to keep being New Yorkers, and we're going to keep showing that we can get along with each other and we can make things work. Just a couple of words in Spanish. Esta mañana sacamos un dispositivo de las oficinas de Robert De Niro, similar a los que hallamos ayer. Tenemos la mejor policía del mundo y los neoyorquinos deben continuar con sus vidas en paz. Si tienen información sobre este asunto, llamen de inmediato al 1-888-57-PISTA. So please, everyone, I'll just conclude on this, and then we'll go to talking about what we're here for today in Queens. But any information you have, share it with the NYPD. And as I said, in a few hours, we'll be having a press conference at One Police Plaza to update everyone on the details of the investigation.